Hello everyone! I am so excited to be making this video today. Yes, it is almost midnight, but it's Saturday tomorrow. I don't have any classes. I'm just gonna be doing homework tomorrow, so. I haven't posted in a while, as you have noticed. That's because I've been busy with my first semester, or my first year of college. I am finishing this next week and all that. I have one more week left before I am done with my freshman year. And this video that I have planned today, the Q&A, I have been wanting to do Q&A for years and just never thought I could do it. And I now realize, now that AI is a thing, I don't have to go and ask viewers to send in comments with questions or whatever. I don't have to create questions on my own, because then it's boring for me and I already know all the answers because I made all the questions up. So I've asked ChatGPT to come up with 30 questions, and I kind of manipulated the way I said it in a way to just make it to where it's not too revealing, but to where it's fun for me to answer, and I don't know what the questions are. And I have M17 here to help me with this. He'll be asking me the questions. I don't know the questions, but he knows them because he has them in front of him. Alright. Bring on the questions.
Alright. First question for you. If you could instantly master any one hobby, what would it be?
One hobby? I think I would choose... I'm gonna say this isn't really more a hobby, but more of a talent. Ballroom dancing. As you guys know from the posts I've made in the past or whatever, I have been learning ballroom and Latin dance for the past like 2.5 years. I haven't learned anything new in like a year or whatever because of being here at college. But I would choose to learn and master every style of ballroom and Latin dance, especially the ones you can see on Dancing with the Stars, because one of my biggest dreams is to be on Dancing with the Stars someday.
Alright, what's your go-to comfort food and when you're having a rough day?
My go-to comfort food, first of all, if it was for a meal or whatever, I would be asking for mac and cheese only. Not Kraft, not that or whatever. It has to be stovetop made and homemade and creamy. That's what my go-to is, mac and cheese. Nothing else. I mean, sometimes I would say, give me a little, like a small, like, Hawaiian roll with turkey or whatever in it. I can accept those. I like those. Or even just some cookies. Those are my go-to things. I love little Hawaiian rolls, slider sandwiches, mac and cheese, and cookies.
Alright, do you prefer sunrise or sunset, and why?
I feel like I prefer sunset, probably because there's more colors in the sky. If I haven't ever shared whatever, my favorite colors are pretty much like, if you were to look at a rainbow or whatever, replace red with pink, it'd be all those colors except for green. Because I love pink, orange, yellow, blue, and purple, and you see pretty much all 5 of those colors in a sunset. Sorry, I'm 7. I know that you love green, but I don't.
It's fine. If you could live in any fictional universe for a week, which would it be?
If I had to live in a fictional universe for a week, probably... Oh, there's so many. Probably Equestria. I love My Little Pony. I'd live in Equestria.
Alright.
Even though there's a bunch of villains and all that who would probably be attacking all the time and I'd have to deal with all that, I'd go there.
Alright. Are you more of a planner or a spontaneous?
Oh, I'm a planner. I'm a planner.
I guarantee this is true.
Yes, it is true. I am a planner. I plan everything out. I am suspected to have ADHD, so
I feel like you can have a little bit of spontaneous as well at times, but more planner.
no, I am not spontaneous. I am full on planner. I mean, heck, I have a whole checklist that I need to have done per day until Tuesday. Today is Friday, or technically almost Saturday, so I have something planned out for Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. And then you can also include Wednesday and Thursday, because Thursday's my last day here, or that I have to get things done. But yes, I am definitely a planner. I'm also within our household, I'm the one who is most likely to plan vacations out and plan that whole week way in advance. And I'm kind of already thinking about our next vacation that we go on anyways, so I don't even know where we're going.
Alright. What's your favorite way to spend a lazy Sunday?
A lazy Sunday? If I have no homework to do, that's when I consider it lazy. I love playing Roblox. If you don't know that, go watch my videos over Roblox. I talk a lot and I yap a lot. That's the same thing. I talk way too much, but they're enjoyable. Trust you me, they're enjoyable. I would play Roblox all day, every day. And here recently, if I had my way, I would probably just get my login streaks and Adopt Me or whatever, and then I'd go and binge watch TV shows all day. That is my typical lazy day dream, to binge watch TV.
Alright, next one. What's a small thing that never fails to make you smile?
A small thing that never fails to make me smile is... What?
I was just pointing at your water bottle because you always like to have that thing with you.
True. Actually, hand it here. But one thing that never fails to make me smile is... Oh, it was just at the tip of my tongue. See? Suspected ADHD. And no, it's not confirmed whether I have ADHD or not. I think I have it, but... No, not those. Something that never fails to make me happy is... Oh, I remember what it was. Thinking about having a future family that I helped create. That is what makes me happy. It never fails to make me smile. I get so giddy. You can attest to this. I get so giddy and so happy whenever I think about being a future parent and having a future wife and all that, and just the dream future for me. That's what never fails to make me happy.
You need to find someone. You need to find a girlfriend first. No.
True. Single as a Pringle. If you want me, I'm available.
Okay, that was...
But you have to be within my age range. Don't be some... Yeah. I'm not going to say it here.
Next one on this is, what season best fits your vibe? Winter, spring, summer, or fall?
Summer. Summer, 100%. But also, I can do the spring as well, because I know people are suspecting that, or expect spring to be warm and all that. It is cold. Spring is one of the colder seasons of the year.
What I've experienced, it's cold.
But I love it. I love when it's cool, crisp air. But for my personality, I am bouncing off the walls all the time. Summer.
Bright, colorful.
Bright and colorful, yes. If you don't know my style, well, technically I'm not wearing bright and colorful right now. I'm wearing gray soccer, but most of my style is bright and colorful. As I've said, bright pink, bright orange, bright yellow, bright blue, bright purple. And then I'd also wear white.
Mermaid.
Yes, mermaid.
Okay, that was... Okay. Next question is, if your personality were a genre of music, what would it be? I think I know what this one you'll say.
It'd be pop. No explanation, just pop.
Taylor Swift, Katy Perry.
Taylor Swift? I'm a Swiftie, by the way.
She's a good artist. Do you thrive more in silence or background noise? So white noise, brown noise.
I thrive better with background noise.
Yeah.
I mean,
AC's running right now.
yeah, our AC is running right now. Surprisingly, our brown noisemaker is not on. Turn it on.
Where is it? I don't see it.
It's buried under all my stuff.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that right now. I'll do it after the video. Okay, next question. We're moving to a new topic here. This is gonna be pop culture and entertainment.
Okay.
That first one was personality and preferences. Okay, pop culture and entertainment. What's a movie you could quote line for line?
I could never do that.
I think I know one.
I'll name a movie that I watch a lot. And that's none. I don't watch. I don't.
What about Wizard of Oz? You literally.
Oh yeah.
Read the book like it felt like 500 times.
Yeah, I actually probably could restate a lot of stuff from The Wizard of Oz. That is the all-time classic movie. That's the one I think I could probably name or say things almost word for word. Or at least like certain scenes I could reenact pretty well.
Your ideal Thanksgiving movie as well.
Yeah, it's a Thanksgiving movie. I'm gonna lie on my grave with this.
You can argue him about that if you want, if you oppose.
It's a Thanksgiving movie. Wizard of Oz, Thanksgiving. You have to watch it every Thanksgiving, and I won't say otherwise. Next question.
If you were in a video game, what kind of character would you be?
I don't know. If I was a video game character,
I think you could include Roblox into that.
I'd be. Can I give a name for myself? Like, can I just give myself a name?
Maybe.
My character name would be Charlie.
Okay, that's fair. You do like that name.
I'd say I'd probably be like a game character or whatever whose personality is like a golden retriever because I'm a golden retriever. I don't know how to describe that. I don't play very many video games except for Roblox, so.
That's all I play.
Whoopsie. Wasn't prepared for that question.
Alright. Question number 13. The luckiest number.
I need to stop drinking that all the time.
What TV show deserves a comeback, in your opinion?
A comeback?
What does that mean? Like, a movie that hasn't been...
You mean a TV show?
A TV show that's stopped airing that you think needs to come back.
My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. I'm not done with it.
When was their last season? Like, what year was it?
2019.
Okay. So
Yeah, because they have
right
9.
before COVID.
Yeah, because they have 9 seasons. And the first season aired in 2011 when we were in kindergarten.
That would make sense. Okay. Which book or series left a lasting impression on you?
What's her name? The series is called Survivors. It's a bunch of dogs. Aaron Hunter's Survivor series. I love it. I haven't read it since I was in like my freshman year of high school. So like,
I haven't read it since middle school.
yeah, I haven't read it in years, but that is the one book series. Oh, and Ginny B. Jones.
I remember the plot line of Survivors.
But also Ginny B. Jones is also in that list. And The Puppy Place by, what was her name? Ellen Miles?
Yes.
Yeah. So those are like
Let's do her last name because that's my first name. I love that name.
But yeah, those are the three that I remember the most because they're the ones I kind of read a lot. Because I started elementary and all that doing Ginny B. Jones, and then I transitioned to Puppy Place, and then I transitioned to Survivors, and then I started reading just articles online because that's what I'm into.
Articles are fun to read though.
Yeah. Okay, next question.
If you had to pick a theme song for your life, what would it be? So that's like a song that you would personally prefer that matches your life, I think.
I'd pick Viva La Vida by Coldplay. As much as Coldplay's A Sky Full of Stars is my favorite song, I'd pick Viva La Vida, even though Sky Full of Stars is, and it's like up in that list of songs that I would pick for myself. I'd also pick Brand New by Ben Rector, because it really describes where I'm at right now in my life, where I've just like made myself a whole brand new, yet better version of myself that I'm obsessed with, and I love my new self. But yeah, those are like the few, plus probably Clocks by Coldplay. I'm obsessed with Coldplay. Alright, next question.
Next question. Also, we're on a new topic now. This is travel and experiences. I think you might enjoy this one.
I love traveling.
Okay, city life or nature escape?
Oh, I like city life, but if we look at it, I feel like everyone should pick nature escape. Like, you don't, I mean, you can have fun or whatever with the city life and all that, but nature escape is what you need. My personal nature kind is definitely going to the beach.
Yeah,
That is,
that's
or
like
on,
one of like the few
or
options.
going to a lake. Those are my two because I love water and being in water, even if I'm not a good swimmer because I'm not. But
Okay, I'm not either. Okay, what's your dream travel destination? And you can think outside of the United States as well.
my dream travel destination is to go to. Well, I have a bunch. I'm gonna name.
Probably name 3.
Yeah, I'll probably name like 3 or 4. I would love to go to any of those Scandinavian countries, so like Norway, Finland, Sweden, Denmark. I think Denmark's the one I want to go to most. I'd also love to visit Scotland, and especially Ardres Castle because of the traders. I love the traders so much, and I want to visit Ardres Castle, even if it means I have to be on the show, which I would do.
Gotta find a way to get on.
And then I would also love to visit Great Britain.
That's kind of Scotland as well.
Yeah, but
they're connected.
Oh, one other thing. There's a like hotel mansion or whatever in Canada. It's called the Stag. I would love to visit that as well. Because that's where $1 Million Secret was filmed, and I'd love to compete on there if I can't get on Traders, because they're very similar, so.
Okay, so these next 2, I think they're going to be very self-explanatory about who you are. Do you enjoy solo adventures or group outings more?
Ooh.
A group or solo adventure?
I feel like it depends. Like, I feel like a solo trip or whatever would be so fun, because then you don't have to make exception, or you don't have to like
make exceptions for other people,
or what's it called? You don't have to find middle ground for each of you, or like do what this person wants to do, what that person wants. You just get to do what you want to do. I feel like that would be fun to do if you're
more
solo. Yeah, it's more free will when you're by yourself. But then if you're with friends, you can have more fun, and you can. I mean, you can have fun by yourself. But yeah, you get to share the experience. If I had to pick, though, probably solo, because I am not a good negotiator. So, and I like doing things for me, and I like planning for me. I don't like doing things that other people enjoy doing. I like doing things for me, and if I could go with someone who is basically a carbon copy of me in a girl body, because that would be my future wife. Maybe, I don't know. Or at least like someone who can at least attend to wanting to do the same things that I want to do. That's personally what I would do, because then I'd still consider it a solo trip, even if it's with someone. But like, just a solo trip is probably where I'm gonna go with.
Alright, you're gonna have an instant answer right after I say the first word. I think.
Okay, go ahead.
Do you prefer the beach, the mountains, or something in between?
The beach.
I knew it.
The beach. There's no in between. I mean, unless you count lakes, because lakes kind of are in between, but I prefer the beach.
Lakes can be found in the mountains.
Yeah, I prefer the beach because A, I love the tropical air. B, I just like water. I love being near it. I love being on it.
I have a question about this.
Yeah.
So if you
but this is not on the Q&A.
Yeah, it's not on the Q&A.
Okay.
But if you picked something in between, can I make a guess of where I think would probably be your first pick for that?
Yeah.
Lake Tahoe.
That, I think I'd probably choose somewhere in the Great Lakes area.
That would also be cool.
Yeah.
Which lake did we see though from them? Was it Superior?
Oh, when we were 6 or 7?
In Duluth, Minnesota.
I don't remember. I'm not familiar with the geography of where all the lakes are located. I can tell you though how they were formed. Glaciers.
Okay, I knew that. Okay, next question. This is question number 20. What's one thing you'd love to experience for the first time again?
For the first time again, if I had to experience something.
Something you've already, some sort of traveling experience you've experienced already, but you want to experience it for the first time again.
Give me a second to think about this one. There's so many or whatever. I can't really think of any because like. Give me a second to think about this one. I'm gonna pause the video right here so I can think of an answer. Okay, I've got an answer, and it's seeing a beach for the first time ever. Cause I would just love to go back to the beach. I've made it clear this whole video, or this whole section of the video.
Would you count the Gulf of Mexico as part of that?
Yeah.
Okay.
But also, I'm gonna add something in as well. If I had to experience a new vacation as well for the first time ever, I don't know if that's in the thing or whatever.
It's not.
Okay. If I had to experience a specific kind of vacation for the first time ever, it would be going on a cruise ship.
You've talked about that way too much.
I legit almost made a PowerPoint of all the different cruise ships I wanted to go on.
There's actually a cruise that's going to happen here soon. That's going to be Survivor themed. Sandra Dearstwine, she has been posting about it all over Instagram.
I'm assuming she'll probably go on it.
Carolyn Weiger's going on it.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Courtney Yates.
Okay.
Jerry Manthey, I think. A bunch of Survivor
legends.
A lot of legends. I'd go and say hi to Sandra and Carolyn.
I'd say the two cruise ships that I think I personally would like to go on most are the Disney Fantasy, and then probably I think it's Icons of the Seas, because it's got so many water slides. It looks so cool.
A Caribbean one?
Royal Caribbean.
Yeah, isn't it one of those?
Probably. I don't know. I don't know.
Would you do that?
So the 4 different cruise lines that I would do are Disney, Royal Caribbean, Norwegian, and Carnival.
Mm-hmm. Norwegian's, where? Like up somewhere in Europe?
I think there's some here in the U.S.
Okay. Okay, next questions?
Yep.
Okay. So, new theme. Quirky and hypothetical. I love the word hypothetical.
Hypothetically.
I always say that. Okay, if animals could talk, which one would you want as your sidekick?
A dog.
I thought you were going to say a monkey.
No.
I could see that.
I'd pick a dog because I've already got, first of all, I'm a dog person. Like, if I had to pick between dogs or cats, dog.
Yeah.
Plus, also, I want to know what they're thinking, because, I have a dog, and I'm pretty sure she's swearing at me all the time and saying bad words.
They're very social creatures.
So, I kind of would like to know what my dog is saying to me.
Okay, what is a totally useless skill you secretly take pride in?
I
don't even know what that means, to be honest.
A useless skill that I take pride in for me is... Actually, that's a very useful skill. My skill of being able to analyze numbers is very useful. I'm not going to say that one, but I will share I am very good at analyzing numbers.
I think some people will find that useless.
No, it's actually very useful. In any field of work, it's very useful.
There's one that I'm thinking that I'd want to.
I'd say my most useless... I don't think I have any useless skills. Oh.
Did you think of one?
probably my skill of remembering every little thing that is not necessary to know.
Okay, that is true.
I'll pick that one because
That is
I
fair.
take pride in knowing random little facts about random little things,
then
and it's not even necessary. I'll pick that one.
That would go in with your photographic memory.
I don't have a photographic memory. I kind of do, but not fully.
Okay.
Like, I
next.
remember the first day I moved into this room.
I barely remember that day.
I remember it in full detail.
Alright, next. If your life was a board game, what would it be called?
Chess.
Just chess.
Oh, I didn't hear that second part.
What would it be called?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Don't get Trevored.
I like that one. Don't get Trevored. That's probably what it would be.
I just gave that answer to you.
Because I am very good at pulling what I call my Trevors and all that. Actually, I don't call them that, but I have a side to me that you don't want to ever see.
I see it all the time.
Yes, you do.
Alright, next question.
Yeah.
You're given a 1-minute ad slot on national TV. What do you do with it?
A what now?
You're given 1 minute on an ad slot on national TV. What are you going to do with
Oh,
that
so
1
like a
minute?
commercial. Okay.
What would you do with it?
What would I do with it? I would be I don't know. Probably promoting the channel here. Ooh, wait. You know how so you guys know if any of you watch all my videos that I post whenever I post, if you saw the Trader's Mansion that I posted, A, it's almost done, first of all. But B, I would probably make a commercial or whatever to promote the season when I decide to actually make it. Yes, I have it all casted and all that, as well as the plan of how it's going to play out. I just need to finish getting the last touches and details and all that, and I won't be getting a video for that, by the way. Now that I think of it, I won't be getting a video for that posted anytime soon because of finals week here happening. But
school.
yeah, but
That's fair.
it'll be sometime probably this summer that I get that video posted, and then maybe I'll start making a maybe I'll make a trailer video. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see.
Alright. Would you rather have the ability to pause time or rewind it? But only by 5 minutes.
Probably rewind. There's so much more you could probably do with rewinding time and all that. But then again, there's so much that you could do with pausing, because like if you see something actually happening or whatever, you can pause it. However, if you realize something or whatever, you can actually rewind it and change something that's happening in that 5 minutes or whatever. And you can, and I'm assuming you can do that continuously or whatever, in case if you say something stupid here or do something stupid there, and you can just like rewind it every time so you actually get it perfect top notch down. I'd probably pick rewind.
Alright, just for fun is the next topic. And it's got the last 5 questions.
Mhm.
There's only 30, right? Okay. Alright. Pineapple on pizza, yes, no, or depends?
No. No.
Reason why, or just no?
Just no. I don't trust people if they put pineapple on pizza. On pizza. Not pizza.
That's
Pizza.
gonna cause a lot of controversy.
Don't care. Some people agree with me, some people don't. But I don't trust pineapple on pizza.
What is your ultimate snack combo?
My ultimate snack combo? I don't.
Include a drink with this.
Well, the only drink that I would include in this is Gatorade.
Or milk.
Not promotion, by the way.
Or milk.
Milk is for breakfast. And then water is for lunch and dinner.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, but snack combo. We need to know this.
Cookies, goldfish, Actually, I don't eat much goldfish anymore. I don't know. I don't really snack very often. I don't eat candy, so.
So just cookie?
Next question.
Like cookie variety, probably?
Next question. I don't know how to answer that one. Skip
Okay.
over it.
If you had a signature scent, what would it smell like?
The ocean.
You already have the hand
I know.
sanitizer right here.
I know. That's my signature sentence already. The ocean. From Bath and Body Works. For men.
Alright.
That's my signature spell. Not
What?
promotion, by the way.
Okay. What is your favorite weird food pairing? Weird food pairing. Favorite.
I don't think I have any. I legit only...
What about the one type of meal that was only really found within where we live?
Oh. Chili and cinnamon rolls.
Many people find that weird, I know that.
No, I don't dip them in or whatever, but
That's gross.
I'd say that's probably my weird combo. Because I know people usually prefer cornbread with their chili, but I
People in
prefer
the South
cinnamon
do,
rolls.
I know. People in the South like cornbread with chili.
Yeah, but I prefer cinnamon rolls.
Blackbird Diner does the southern style.
That sucks.
I don't care for it, to be honest.
That sucks. It's supposed to be cinnamon rolls.
Yeah.
Or at least that's how it is in my family. Or at least in my household.
I think that started in Iowa. Like that combo started.
Maybe, I don't
Iowa or
know.
Missouri.
Excuse me.
Either one, I think.
Next.
Anyways, final question.
Oh, what more?
Would you rather give up your favorite drink forever or only be able to wear one outfit forever?
I'd give up my favorite drink because I only have 3 drinks that I drink, and I could give at least one of them up.
Which
And
one would you pick? Milk, water, or Gatorade?
probably the Gatorade. I can't go without water.
I think the other two provide more hydration to them.
Gatorade also provides hydration.
True.
But-
it also provides electrolytes.
Yeah, I'd probably get rid of Gatorade because of its sugar content. But it's also possible that I'd say milk because I do feel like I'm probably lactose intolerant, but I don't know. The only good option for me to keep is water. So, no way I'm getting rid of that.
Alright, that was the last question.
But if I had to pick a favorite, it would be water, but then I'd have to pick my second favorite because I can't get rid of water. So my second favorite, Gatorade.
Alright, that's the last question. Any last thoughts?
For the questions, no. But for you guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, I'm sorry that I don't post very often anymore. And I mean, that's just kind of how I am, because scatterbrain here. I'm a type A person who's constantly thinking about doing all this stuff and all that. This is one of my type B traits or whatever. This is a spontaneous video that I just decided to do in the middle of the night, so. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Please make sure to hit that subscribe button, that like button, and that bell button. And stay notified to see when I post my next video. Love you guys so much. Bye!